The city of Scottsdale is working through a backlog of crime kits. Hundreds of DNA samples need to be analyzed. The problem is there just aren't enough forensic scientists to process them.
Team 12's Gabriela Becerra explains how a federal grant is aiming to reverse the existing problem.
Scottsdale police say if this grant is approved, it would allow them to fully staff their crime lab and process a backlog in DNA kits much faster. Scottsdale police use DNA to solve crimes every day.
DNA is a really powerful evidence tool in court. It can be used to even prove someone's innocent potentially in a crime as well.
All that evidence is stacking up in the city's crime laboratory where it waits to be processed. Officer Aaron Boland says DNA kits involved in crimes against people and sexual assault cases are moved to the front of the line.
Those kits and those DNA processes are prioritized to make sure that we don't have an unknown dangerous person out there in our community continuing acts of violence.
Kits are considered backlogged if analysis isn't started within 30 days. That number grows every year with 336 kits at the end of 2022. Boland says the lab needs at least one more forensic scientist to clear the backlog.
We have staffing shortages here at every level, both at the forensic science and scientist level, and then also police officers and some of the professional staff that we hire here. And so that contributed to part of the backlog.
The department received a $250,000 grant from the Department of Justice that would allow them to hire a forensic scientist and continue paying another.
The grant money can also go for equipment and the maintenance of that equipment.
But before they can use the money, the Scottsdale City Council needs to vote to accept it. Boland says if they do, detectives will be able to solve crimes much quicker.
Obviously, our main priority is to ensure justice for our victims, and the best way we can do that is to get through this backlog to make sure these cases are prosecuted successfully in the courts.
Scottsdale City Council is expected to vote on the grant during their meeting Tuesday night. Reporting in Scottsdale, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.